Welcome back to the channel. Second part of the video build on the Enterprise. You remember we got this glued together yesterday, and we'll just take the clamps off now. And that's all ready for removal of the seam. Give that a clean. So that's that part done. Just put that there. And I've managed to get this done. I had a few problems. Not necessarily with the fit, but with the fact that I forgot to put this piece here, which actually sits inside. I glued all this together, all this side, and I left it to dry. I left it for about half an hour, and I'm sat looking at the instructions, and I'm on the Hangout with a few of the other guys, and I happened to glance down, and I noticed that this piece has to go on. Now, I did see it initially, and I thought that they went on the end, so that the two came together, the two halves came together, and then the end caps went on. Not the case. These go on first. So, with some advice from Paul Bretland, thanks Paul, I reactivated the glue down both sides, which is very simple. It's just a case of putting Tamiya, extra thin cement, over the join again, letting that seep in, and then prising it open. If ever you need to do that, that's how it's done. So I managed to get them done and put the other end cap on as well, so that is done now as well. It just needs the seam taken care of. So we'll put that over there with the other piece. They'll probably all get sprayed separately rather than together. So now we're on to the engine. So I've got this stand done as well, forgot about that. I put that together, which was a bit of an awkward stand. It's a bit funny how it goes together. It's hard to explain until you actually see it, but basically this bit sort of sticks up at an odd angle, but they're specially made pieces, so this piece is smaller, this piece is smaller than this piece, and it actually sits at an angle, so it just looks odd when you put it together. You think there's no way that's going to work, but oddly enough it does. So that's that bit over there. Just put them over there so I can make some space. I'm going to spin you around and do what I done yesterday, because one of the things I noticed was I got better sound as well from the laptop than I got from the webcam. So I think you've got a good view there of what's going on. So let's get these pieces cut off. These are all bit of an awkward position. Very tight, even with these cutters it's very tight. again, it's so thick that it's doing bits of little pieces of damage. So the I don't know if you can see that just there where I've cut, and this is using Xeron cutters. It's still damaging the plastic on the model. I know I was moaning about it a lot yesterday, and I'm still moaning about it. It's really horrible, it really is. It goes with a crack when you cut through it, rather than a snip. You hear that? That's it makes you cringe. I've just got to find out what I've done with the instructions. I don't really need them, but here we go. Don't want any more cock-ups like yesterday. So basically these are separate halves of the let's get that on there. Let's get these snipped off here. We've got some exhaust vents to go on here as well. These sections here, we'll leave them off for now. I'm going to let me have a. We'll clean these up in a minute. First of all, let's make sure we need some elastic bands on this, I think. Unless we've got any. We have got a couple of location pins there, so that will help. There's one. Come on. Don't fight me. And then we've got another pin down the other side. There. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of pig, to be honest, by the looks of it. Now I need to find out whether that end cap so that goes on the outside. And is that the same? Does that go on the outside as well? I believe it does. I believe it does. 17. Underneath there. Yeah, I get it. So we're okay to glue them together. So we're going to use a UMP sander and just take that nick off there. These are brilliant pieces of kit, by the way. The UMP sander. I've only just got myself some, and highly recommend them. They just effortlessly cut through this plastic. I don't have to apply any pressure at all. I got the starter set, so I don't know if you can see them there. There's a whole range in there, and I also got the starter set in the thinny sticks. You get buffers and that's really is fantastic. Well spent money. Let's take that off as well. And sure the plastic's stretched a little bit. On the top there. Right, so that's that one done. That's that one done. It's the same format as yesterday. Probably going to get a bit messy because it's a very thin wall on this. Very thin. Right. Make sure I've got the piece that I cleaned up. these together. And then we come along and pop that end on there. And then it's just a case of adding some elastic bands on. Roll that down, 'cause it's another one on there. There's probably going to be another build that will deal with getting rid of the seam lines, because there's a lot of seam lines that need to be removed. Just putting a smidgen of glue over the join. The moulding's not that very good, I've got to say, on this, because everything lines up at this end. The join lines up, and when you get down to this end, that panel line doesn't join up. You can see that was a slight discrepancy there. But it's not at this end, so I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Not a thing. There might be a bit of movement, I can force it that way a bit, but I don't want to damage it. Yeah, there's different thicknesses in the plastic as well. Still, it is what it is. Leave that to dry. Let's get the second one done. There's a horrible horrible sort of weld seam there. Don't know what that is. I didn't notice it on the other one. It's not an intern. It's not detailing. It's awful. Whatever it is. Should have put a bit of light on the situation. Thought it was a bit dark. Much better I can see now. Snap that together there. And put that together there. Always a pain having to line up very thin walled plastic when it's in a tubular formation, shall we say. Yeah, there's discrepancy in the evidence on this one as well. There's nothing you can do about it though, that's the trouble. The pins locate, I've got them pushed as much as I can to the side. Yeah, there's just nothing that can be done about it. It's poor moulding. I don't think I have the skill set needed to correct that. I'm guessing you'd have to fill. I think you'd probably have to fill the whole line in there and then redo it. except this time get it right. You see it's very poor moulding. The panel lines don't meet there, but again they're okay. Slightly out this side, very poor. Oh well, hopefully once it's all painted up it won't be noticeable. Let's get these elastic bands on, because this is doing its utmost to fall apart and not stay where it needs to be. We can't be having that. Let's get one on this end as well. Slowly coming together, just having to go around and sort of fettle the joins a bit here and there where they've not quite taken or they're not quite matching up. That's very poor. I'm very disappointed in that I mean, you can see it's okay because it's more or less joined here, and we're sort of level there, but then you come round to this side and there's a step. Very poor. There's no excuse really, it wasn't a cheap kit, although I got it in a sale. I think it was reduced from £50. No, it might have been a bit cheaper than that actually. I got it for about 25, so, and I think it got quite a bit knocked off it. But even at 25, there's no excuse for right, still, there we go, that's that one. Leave that to dry before we start. That's pretty much as far as I'm going to go with that today. Well, in this session anyway. Once they've dried and they've cured considerably, because I don't want to start mucking about with them until that glue's gone right off. And I've dealt with them ends and got them sort of shapes off, and then it will be just a case of putting these little extras on, the nacelle ends I think they're called, and the front engine units, and the I think these are called coolers according to this, intercoolers that just go on the outside. So I should probably do that off camera. These just snap into the holes on the top, bit of glue on, and these just go on the end. So very straightforward. And then when we come back, it will be seam removal, and then probably priming. Okay, well, so there you have it. There the engines are built now, out of the way, and it's slowly coming together. Shouldn't take, I think, maybe 2 more video sessions and we should be done. I've already, with thanks to, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, but one of the guys on the Hangout gave me the colours I need. It's Japanese navy grey I should be using, and some drops of white in that Japanese navy grey, but we'll cover that when I come to the painting. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye.